As a long-term fan of the Gears of War franchise, I'm always enamored by how inventive developers make our experience. The Hivebusters DLC is no exception and brings a fresh take into the world of Gears that introduces new characters, stories, and concepts in a bite-sized package, while at the same time playing to their strength.
I really thought my life was over.
Hivebusters does an excellent job at getting us invested in their protagonists. Keegan, Mac, and Lonnie are all underdogs with pasts that we uncover as the game progresses. As we uncover their pasts, we get a feeling that this is a story of redemption for each of them. Given their pursuits of redemption, you can't help but empathize with them and want to help in their cause. My empathy and passion for each of these characters built as the DLC went on, and I found myself looking forward to what the payoff would build up to, making it very hard to put the game down throughout my journey. The Gears franchise continues to evolve appropriately through this DLC campaign. As the audience, we're introduced to a novel tactic that serves as the base of the escape game mode, that being hive busting. This installment does a phenomenal job of introducing it, while at the same time making us feel like we're still playing a Gears game. The right balance between novelty and sticking to the DNA that makes the franchise great is achieved. We get the new stories of an Onyx guard in Keegan, a cog soldier in Lonnie, and a stranded citizen in Mac. Each of their roles have played an integral part in shaping the history and experience of the Gears franchise, and we get a taste of each of them here. The novelty exists in combining the three of them together at once, and putting them in a position to work together, rather than the opposite that we have seen so often in the past, dating all the way back to the original Gears of War. In addition, novelty is reinforced by introducing Hivebusters, a Trojan horse-like combat tactic designed to destroy swarm hives. As the story of the DLC unfolds, you get more of a glimpse into what it is and how they go about executing the tactic. But the introduction falls a little short because we never actually get to do the hive busting in the campaign. My guess is that the developers want to introduce the concept in the DLC, which would then prompt us to head on over to the escape game mode and try it out. Even so, I would have loved to have seen everything that Scorpio went through come to fruition, especially after spending multiple hours with them. One of the DLC's strongest attributes is its lush, beautiful landscape. Most of the time you spend in the campaign is enriched by having stunning backgrounds that you can't help but stop and stare at. I found myself stopping on multiple occasions just to take in how gorgeous the world was.
He sees right through me.
The campaign could have served to be a couple hours longer, which is evident in the clunky dialogue and awkward relationship development between Lonnie, Mac, and Keegan. As I've stated before, this is the first time we've seen three very different perspectives working together in the Gears world, which could bode for some interesting character development. However, this potential swash with their development goes so fast that it takes away any organic, natural growth and makes it hard to buy into. The best bonds between friends form over time, and for us as the audience to believe that these characters are attached at the hip, in a matter of hours just isn't realistic. With a few more hours in these characters' shoes, it would allow more time for these characters to understand each other at a pace and cadence that feels more natural.
You guys ready to walk amongst the ancestors?
I greatly enjoyed my time with the Hivebusters DLC. It brings some fresh-faced protagonists that are brought together through a special circumstance that one can't help but root for. The game does a fine job in relaying each of their stories to us, but the DLC could use a few more hours of gameplay to organically grow the relationships between characters, and for us as the audience to learn more about them. Aside from that and some bugs present throughout, I'd recommend this DLC for any Gears fan, new or old. Friends, thanks so much for watching. What did you think of the Hivebusters DLC? Comment below. I've been Bryce, this has been the Bankrupt Hippo YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe for more content, and as always, have a great day.